Hello everybody, it's Becca from Soul Path Dreaming. I hope that you are all well. Today's reading is from a pick a card reading that was read live on Wednesday, the full moon in Leo, February 16th, 2022. Where we had an option to read Pile A or Pile B. Pile B was chosen live and read there. So again, if you feel that you are not resonating with this pile, which is Pile A, you can go to Facebook at Soul Path Dreaming, where there are many other videos you can watch to help lift your spirits, question your inner truths, and help you spiritually grow and glow. So that being said, let's just hop right into this video. So the first card chosen for today is card 55 from the Beyond Lumeria guidebook by Izzy Ivy, and it is card 55. So if you are seeing the number 55, or fives are your numbers, or you are seeing anything that has duplicates in it, just be mindful of that today. There might be a special message for you. So this one is called Unique Gifts, and what I am drawn to is this heart-centeredness. That is where our gifts come from. That is where all gifts start from the seed of love. When you create something, you are pouring your own love into it. You are pouring the best versions that you can of yourself into that creation. So if you are new to YouTube but know me from Facebook, you know that I will be reading a couple of passages from the book, just so people have some sort of linear or way of thinking about it. So this card says your superpowers: a sense of purpose, the meaning behind your quirks, exploring your interests, shortcomings as unique undiscovered skills. It says, what makes you unique? Any quirks that you feel are your shortcomings could be the key to your superpowers. Look for the positive side of your oddities and traits. How would you like to spend more time? Are there any things you would like to try, feel pulled to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You never know how transformational they may be. So another passage in here which stuck out to me right away because I resonate with it so deeply. It says, I struggle with dyslexia, and so my synesthesia is so strong that there's always a process of translation where I went outside and learned or socialized communication. I had to decipher concepts and thoughts from luminescent abstract images that amplified more energy than there was behind them. It was quite frustrating, as I felt it made me seem unintelligent. The words I could muster felt inferior to the information I was experiencing. The time it took me to translate meant much was lost, so I would give up in mid-sentence. However, this non-linear way of navigating reality was much more perfect for healing energy and traversing realms. When I discovered painting, these skills were more helpful. I then realized that I could explain everything in a visual way, which included the flow of color and feeling, and somehow people all over the world could seem to understand. So, as some of you know who follow me on Facebook know that I do have dyslexia, so I can understand what the author is talking about. So sometimes, and if you happen to suffer from dyslexia, you know that sometimes what you want to say is not exactly how it's coming out because it's all jumbly up in your brain. But if you can see a picture, or you can give a metaphor, or you can write beautiful poetry, or you can write beautiful music, this is a way that you can showcase your gifts. I'm understanding that more people have the ability to feel within themselves, and it radiates out in their gifts as a more potent way of communicating with other people than sometimes just having a linear conversation. Because when you are involved in any kind of relationship and you feel that empathic feeling, or you have this inner knowing, or you understand clairvoyantly or claircognizantly what is going on in your life with your certain relationships, it's easier for you to navigate your world. So this gift that you have could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you're an artist, or you're in the liberal arts, or something like that. It can just be you're great at knowing facts. You have a great way of understanding and remembering knowledge, or the list really could go on and on about what is a unique gift. Maybe you're really good at feeling music and writing it in such a deep level that other people feel it so angelically inside of them. The next card is card 28, and it says rhythm. Tune in to the natural rhythms of your life. So this card is from the deck The Goddess Oracle by Wendy Andrew. And basically this card is talking to when you tune into your natural heart rhythm, your natural way of loving people, that limitless way of being or loving without conditions, that you turn back into the natural rhythm of this world. You don't allow limits to affect you in a way where you give into fear or you give into doubt. You are in flow state. So earlier today on Pile B, I was talking about how it's great to take energy that is really kind of stuck inside of you, and even though it may feel like it wants to be let go, it's maybe just not ready. So a good way to do that is to dance or yoga or anything where your body is in movement, so that those energy feelings or those thought feelings can be alchemized within inside of you. The next card is card 41, and I believe it is pronounced Menarche, and this card is from the Sacred Cycles guidebook, and it is the journal prompt question card for today. So I'm just going to read what that is. When I read the meaning of the card, it says, I reclaim my sacred rights. So it's talking about inner child healing and how often we forget about our inner child because as we grow into adults, we become more cynical or limited, rigid. And when you add that inner child healing, or you add childlike mind frame to your daily practices or way of being, you can tap into what it's like to remember your sacred rites. And the question is, what do I remember about my experiences or feelings as my inner child? How would I like to celebrate that inner child? So, what are some ways that you can bring back that element of play as a sacred practice for yourself? We have 2 more cards. And actually, I remember that these 2 came out together. And that is how you pronounce it. Don't ask me to pronounce it. It says Pangolian. And this is the card. And it says, when we live in fear, moving slowly with a suit of armor, we place limits upon ourselves. Our choices become confining and our options uninspiring. Instead of enduring each day, embrace the possibility, try new experiences, learn new content, and take chances. Even when you fall or wish you had been more cautious, life will be energizing. Life should be energizing, because when you shed your armor and find the courage to dare, use these lessons. They will birth confidence and plant seeds for new adventures and dreams. And they will also help you to tap into the natural rhythm of your life and accentuate your natural gifts that you innately have. The last card is Rainforest. And this card says reciprocity. Each creature in the rainforest, fauna and flora alike, and every element understand we are connected. Damaged against one equates to harm of another. When depleted, ecosystems become lopsided and unhealthy. Reciprocity, defined as an exchange of an item for a mutual benefit, illustrates the importance of this web and how each action has an equal reaction. Explore your relationships and then evaluate their effects with you. By doing so, you will gain a better understanding of your own health and well-being. And in doing so, you do return to the natural rhythms of your life. You understand that you are a unique gift to yourself. You are a human being. You are a human having a soulful experience, or you are a soul having a human experience, whichever way that you want to look at it, whichever way allows you to enjoy your own reciprocity and feel protection and enjoy your inner child. So with that being said, this is a short reading for today. I hope that it finds you some comfort and allows you to spiritually grow and glow. If you would like to book a reading with me, my email and contact information is down below. And that being said, I love you and have a great day. Namaste.